Hello, namaste everyone. Hope you all are staying home, staying safe. I'm Dr. Ayushi Bagaria here, practicing dermatologist, cosmetologist in Mumbai, here to give you a brief on a key to glowing skin. You can ask your queries in the comment box at the end, and I will answer them after the session. Now, every one of us want a glowing skin. So, what is glowing skin? It is basically skin that is moist, soft, not dull, not dry, or flaky. Glowing skin has small pores, even complexion, and clear skin without blemishes. So, it's important first to know your skin type, whether it's oily, dry, or combination. Look at the size of the pores. Where do you typically get oily or dry? Now, larger pores are a sign of oily skin which need plenty of astringents and retinoids to balance the oil production. These products decrease sebum or oil and help eliminate shine. Whereas dry skin, okay, it can be due to lack of moisture or from overuse of products that cause dry skin. For example, retinoids, benzyl peroxide, or workplaces with dry environment, excessive air conditioning, okay, or you can say lack of humidity. Now, the golden rule for a glowing skin: hydrate, hydrate, and hydrate. Stay hydrated for a healthier you. Drink plenty of water as it improves your body's overall health. Okay, and it does great things for your skin. Helps to flush toxins from your body. It transports nutrients and oxygen to your skin that helps prevent dehydration, okay, which can cause premature aging. Now, what does water do to your skin? Okay, water makes your skin look fuller. Since the hyaluronic acid naturally exists in skin, it pulls in and holds water for a wrinkle plumping effect. Drink at least 8 glasses of water per day, more if you are active or living in warm climate. Add a little flavor. You can add some little flavors to your water by soothing agents like mint. Glow from the inside out, right? Now, ensure you get a healthy diet. I would suggest you that it is better to choose a diet that works for your lifestyle and your taste preferences, and the one that you can sustain over a long period. Now, every 35 days, okay, your skin cells replace themselves with new cells from the food that you eat. Okay, so therefore, in essence, you are what you eat. What you eat literally becomes you, and it will show outwardly on your face. Now, permanent dieting, like the fat diets and all, it can lead to a negative effect on your skin condition. The mere act of weight gain and weight loss. So, what does that do to your skin? It causes to lose elasticity, stretch marks can also occur. Okay, so what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to boost your collagen. Collagen is an abundant protein present in our body which gives structure to our skin, our bones, our muscles, and the other connective tissues. As we grow older, body produces less of collagen. Now, because of that, It results in fine lines and wrinkles. Now, to combat this reduction, add foods rich in collagen in your diet. You have multiple collagen protein powders which are very easily available in local markets or also on e-commercial apps. Okay. Now, boost your antioxidants. Right. Now, antioxidants are the enemy of the free radicals. So, power up your body with antioxidants to defend against free radical damage, which could lead to a DNA damage and oxidative stress, all of which show up as wrinkles, as dry skin, and premature aging. A diet rich in colorful fruits and vegetables will ensure your body of a wide array of essential antioxidants. Now, you can snack on mixed nuts like Brazil nuts, which are rich in selenium. What does that do? It increases, of course, your skin elasticity. You can have walnuts, peanuts, which are loaded in omega fatty acids, which lower the inflammation and they put brake on your breakouts, that is your zits or acne. Almonds and macadamias, okay, these are full of high quality fat oils and fatty acids, and these aid in skin repair and rejuvenation. Berries, okay, raspberries, strawberries, gooseberries, whatever kind of berries you like, they keep your skin plump and beautiful by protecting the collagen from being worn down by the sun. Melons, like watermelons, muskmelons, these should be included in your diet as they reduce sun damage. Reduce your sugar intake. Reducing sugar intake is not only beneficial for your waistline, but quitting sugar also slows down your body's aging process. It reduces acne, it reduces and controls your psoriasis. I'm sorry, not reduces, it controls your psoriasis and even makes your skin more resistant to sun damage. So sugar binds with proteins in the body. Okay, there is a process called as glycation which produces free radicals. This destroys the collagen and elastin in your body. So make a resolution to ditch sugar today. Reduce your sodium intake. It is a secret that excessive sodium intake can lead to high blood pressure. You all know that. Okay, we must be having some or the other family members with high blood pressure, and we always tell them to limit their salt intake. Excessive consumption of sodium can also cause havoc to your skin. What does salt basically do to your skin or to your body? Okay, it causes retention of water while limiting the amount of water to your internal organs which absorb. So hence overconsumption can cause puffiness under your eyes, while at the same time it can dehydrate your skin. To counter sodium imbalance, what should you be doing? Okay, you should drink plenty of water and consume food that is rich in potassium like bananas, carrots, raisins, and spinach. You can do that. Yeah. Now, increase zinc stores in your body. Zinc is basically a trace mineral that is found in the body, but it does wonders. Okay, it helps fight free radicals, protects its natural lipid and collagen that provides our skin with structure and elasticity, and it also helps heal from cuts and inflammation. Now, vegetarians can have beans, chickpeas, fortified cereals, whereas non-vegetarians can find zinc in seafood, chicken, lean beef. Zinc oral tablets are also very easily available in the market. Add good probiotics. The secret to healthy looking skin is balance of good and bad bacteria in your gut. Now, probiotics, you must all have heard about it. They help restore this delicate balance in your gut, leading to better looking skin. Now, dairy products, okay, like paneer, cheese, butter, milk, whatever dairy products, if you are struggling to control your persistent acne, I would suggest you to try to remove dairy from your diet, because the hormones in the dairy products, what they do is they stimulate your oil glands and your pores, and this leads to obviously acne. So instead, you can opt for skimmed milk. Now, up your vitamin D levels as it protects skin against free radicals and prevents acne. Now, let's come to the topical part. Topical means the application part for what you can do for the skin glow. Okay, make sure you apply sunscreen daily. I know you have heard it a million times, but wearing sunscreen is the best way to prolong healthy glowing skin. 90% of wrinkles are from sun exposure. It is much easier to prevent damage than it is to fix it afterwards, right? So do not forget to apply when you are in the office or the car, because the cells damaging UVA rays, I can tell you, are premature aging rays, and UVB rays are skin cancer causing rays. Okay. Now use HUA, that's hyaluronic acid. It is one of my favorite products that I use in my daily skincare routine. Glowing skin can be yours so long as you slather on a moisturizer or serum that is rich in HUA. HUA is heavy hitting hydrator. Okay, it can hold up to 100 times its own weight in water. Now, what do you mean by this? It means it will draw water in every layer of the skin and hold it there. Okay, so the best serums for glowing skin are likely to contain this punchy ingredient. Now, vitamin C. I will tell you, it is a must buy product and a must product that you must invest in. Okay. Now, vitamin C not only mops up the free radicals that cause wrinkles and sagging, okay, but it can help remove DNA damage. Okay. Now, they are available in tablets, creams, gels, serums, face masks, office procedures, like chemical peels. Okay, but I would tell you, use serums to protect your skin from stress, as they are more concentrated than creams. So, how will they help you? So, you tend to only need a small amount daily to see the results. They are lighter and they have the capability to absorb deeper into your skin. Okay, use skincare in the right order sequence. Now, the sequence in which you apply your products could be even more important than the products themselves. Okay, so serums first, as they contain the most active ingredients and the most powerful ones. Okay, so obviously you want them to come in direct contact with your skin, है ना? So if you are using more than one active product, always start with a thinner one first. Now, anything that's water soluble, okay, water soluble should go first, and then you follow it by a thicker and a creamier product. Now, what will happen if you do it reverse? I mean, it's a little bit of common sense, but it's very simple and obvious. The heavier cream will block the ingredients of the lighter one, okay, from penetrating the skin. So what will happen? They won't have any impact, right? Yeah. Now, look for products containing ceramides. Okay. Now, ceramides are again my favorite ingredients in moisturizers. Now, they are one of the naturally occurring lipids in the lipid barrier of the cell membranes. Okay, now important component of the skin hydration as well as the barrier. You will find them in the formulations that do not clog pores. Topical retinoids, or you can say them as the most wanted anti-aging creams. Okay, never buy them over the counter. Retinoids and vitamin A products, they increase the cellular turnover. So, younger oils replace older skin cells. Now, this type of ingredient, what does it do? Okay, it causes younger, plumper cells to absorb moisture and decrease pigmentation and brown spots. Now, I will make a warning. Retinoids are to be used with a dermatologist recommendation only. Okay, retinoids, they temporarily weaken the skin's barrier, so it should be applied only at the night time, and apply high protection SPF the morning after. Okay, you can apply detox mask. Give your skin a pampering treat at least once a week, right? So, face masks actually do so more than help us unwind after a long week, and they can help you get the glowing skin you are after. Okay, so try some clay based mask as Keolin and its earthy sisters, like you call the Fuller's Earth, Multani Mitti, right? What do? They absorb excess oil and impurities from within the pores, leaving you with a super clean complexion that doesn't feel tight or stripped. Be patient with your products in the quest for a glow. So there are some office procedures. Office procedures means the procedures that are done at your dermatologist's um, chamber. So light therapy. Light therapy to boost collagen is a quick 20-minute treatment. Okay, it involves bathing the complexion in near infrared light, which works opposite of the ultraviolet light. Okay, so what does it do? It hydrates, it heals, it boosts your collagen in the skin. Now, when can you do this? It can be done mid-month boost. Okay, now face peels to rejuvenate your skin can also be done for a glow. Rejuvenating skin peels are one of my key secrets to maintaining beautiful and glowing and clear skin all around the year. Now, there are rejuvenating peel treatments at regular intervals to achieve lasting results with minimal downtime. I recommend using superficial peels which use active ingredients like alpha hydroxy acids and polyhydroxy acids. Now, what do peels do? Now, peels exfoliate and they smoothen your skin surface by stimulating the collagen and the skin matrix formation to create a very strong and healthy skin structure. They can be modified, like multiple uses. So they can be modified to treat specific skin concerns, all types of skin and all ages, as well as bring the perfect companion to complement other aesthetic medical procedures. The other things that you can do at office are, you can do fractionated CO2 lasers, you can go for photofacials, and multiple other things. You can just contact me. Do not neglect your neck. Okay, we all forget this. As you age, signs begin to appear on your neck and chest, and you wish you paid those areas the same attention as you do to your face. You can apply the same products to your neck that you use on your face. But, start alternate day. What to start alternate day is when you apply active ingredients like retinols or acids, because they may cause some kind of initial irritation. Okay, now, have you ever thought of keeping your phone clean and keep your skin clear? Okay, now, the hands that you can't keep off your phone gets more germ infested. So the glass touch screens on the mobile devices are so good at spreading the viruses that sharing them, okay, may almost be as bad as sneezing in someone's face. Okay, all those germs land right on your cheek and the jawline, and then causes spots and irritation. Now, to keep your phone and face bacteria free, what you can do is keep a handy pack of antibacterial wipes next to your charger to remind you to give it a clean. You can do that much. Now, go to bed early. Okay, beauty sleep. Why is it called beauty sleep? Of course, it is called for a reason. Okay, now sleep deprivation lowers circulation, which is why you look pale and washed out if you only get a few hours. It's the best to rejuvenate your skin. The best time, I think, is the sleep time when you can rejuvenate your skin. Now, your body's cellular renewal team has a night shift. So this is when you want to equip your skin with as many nutrients and hydrating ingredients it needs to do a fine job. So why not sleep, man? Yeah, at least 7 hours a night should do if you have been questioning how to get a glowing skin. Now, 6 to 7 hours is good enough. Now, try to change your pillow linens every day. Okay, or at least alternate day. Same reason as I've been telling you. Okay, now protect your skin from pollution. How can you do that? We stay, all of us stay in metropolis cities. Okay, so urban pollution, that is car smoke, city smoke, are bathing our faces in free radicals every day. Okay, now when left on skin for hours, it damages our healthy cells and speeds up the visible signs of aging. Right, now healthy skin is equal to glowing skin. So it's vital to keep these pesky pollutants at bay. Now, wear sunglasses to protect wear sunglasses to protect under eye wrinkling and aging. Now, every time you squint from bright light, like you do this and this, from the bright light, what you're doing is you are creating lines from that repeat movement. Okay, you're creating lines, you're prawning, you know, creating lines. Now, use polarized glasses that are wide to cover larger area, and use sunscreens. Okay, now, do not pick pure spots. You know, teenagers, adolescents have this habit. So picking even lightly can permanently damage your skin. I have actually had patients whose skin cleared up with no medication just because they stopped touching it. Okay, every time you press against a pimple, what does it do? It causes inflammation and distress to the skin. At the same time, the bacteria is pushed inside the pore and the oil glands burst, causing even more trauma. Okay, so hit. So, what's the result? More acne plus discoloration and scarring. So if you are really hooked on popping, give it to a pro, okay? And schedule regular monthly extractions with a dermatologist who's board certified and knows how to do them safely and gently, okay? Now, turn down the heat to stop skin redness. We all love at times having a steamy shower because it feels so great, right? But it's one of the worst things you can do for your skin. The heat strips the skin's beneficial natural oils, creating mild burns. Oh my god, you can't do it, right? So, next is cut on alcohol. I'm sure it can be fun, but drinking causes your glow to fade into oblivious. Alcohol deprives skin of vitamin A by preventing its absorption into the skin, speeding up its breakdown as well as reducing its storage. Okay, so alcohol's biggest skin sin is dehydration. That's right, tell me, hydrate. Okay, exercise daily for at least half an hour. Any form of exercise, cycling, yoga, cardio, okay, whatever. But try to include yoga and pranayam in your daily practice and meditate for at least 10 to 15 minutes daily. Stop touching your face. Stop doing it all the time. You should hopefully be used to not touching your face by now, thanks to the messaging that's been hammered home by coronavirus experts, right? Stop touching it. Aside from hygiene, aside from hygiene reasons, okay, it also helps keep your complexion clear. And remember what we said about the phones. You remember? Yeah, the same applies to the dirty fingers, okay, that you keep touching all the time on the computer keyboards and pick dirt and pollution. So if you are a face toucher and seem to be getting spots in areas like your jawline, okay, this could be the reason. Always cleanse before bed for a clear complexion. Leaving dirt and makeup on the skin doesn't just clog pores, okay, pores, it can cause excessive dryness and even breakouts. Now, most makeup contains a sugar type molecule. Like, makeup products, they contain a sugar type of a molecule. Now, that can grow yeast overnight. Yeast is a kind of a fungus. So, obviously, you don't want fungus on your face. Okay. Do not forget to thoroughly remove your eye makeup too. It can lead to bumpy rashes around your eyes or small bumps, like called, you can see those white bumps called as melia. Double cleanse for a clear skin. First, what do you mean by a double cleanse? A first cleanse and a second cleanse. Okay, the first cleanse removes stubborn makeup, dirt, and debris, while the second is to purify and treat your complexion. Clean your makeup brushes every time you use a makeup brush. It collects dirt and bacteria which can break out, and you don't want them when you are trying to get a better skin, right? Wash loose powder brush, the brush that you use for the loose powder, every 2 to 3 weeks, and a used foundation brush should be washed every week. Now, how do you do this? Okay, so take a cup of lukewarm water, mix a couple of drops of either gentle face cleanser or a shampoo. Then what you do, you swish your brush, like, okay, just do this to the brush around, rinse with again a lukewarm water, okay, pat dry it and lay it flat to air dry. Now enhance your natural glow with makeup. You can do that, it's simple, you know, if you want some more glow, more glow. Now, one of the quickest ways to make your skin glow is by finishing your look with a luminescent highlighter. Okay, you get these products. It's available as in MAC, Bobbi Brown, multiple Chanel Dior, everything. Okay, or you can use a hydrating setting spray. Now, swipe on a powder, cream, or a liquid highlighter to give your skin an instant glow. Set your makeup using hydrating setting spray to keep your makeup from melting off while increasing your skin glow. Okay, now look for product with descriptions. You know, it has descriptions like cooling, dewy, luminous. Okay, now makeup doesn't improve the health of your skin. Please remember that. It only, like, these products only help give your complexion an extra boost. Lastly, I would just like to say, go on a digital detox. We all need a digital detox. Okay, our favorite digi devices can have a negative impact on our skin. The blue light that is emitted from our smartphones, computers, and TV screens, and over exposure to all this can cause a premature wrinkling of the skin. It can cause pigmentation, and you can also help reduce this by remembering to use a moisturizer with a high protection sunscreen. Okay, try to remove the blue light from the screen. I know that's not possible, that's only something theoretical that I can say. Lastly, I would just like to say, clean your phones regularly to prevent them building up on bacteria, as your phone can cause spots and blocked pores. Okay, let's have the questions. So someone has asked me, Doc, can it's Mr. Sidman Manchanda. He's asked me, vitamin C serum can cause acne on oily prone skin. Okay, I don't know whether you have tried a vitamin C serum or no, but usually vitamin C serum does not cause acne. I don't know which one have you used, but I would suggest you to use C25 by this company called as Dermaceutic Laboratory, which is one of the best vitamin C creams, and it's an imported one obviously, and you will definitely see the results. Manu Sharma, can it increase the output results if we use vitamin C with other ingredients like arbutin, hyaluronic acid, and how much? Of course, you know, if you use a combination, like I just told you about this C25 by this Dermaceutic company, okay, you can definitely try this and you will see the improvement. Does hyaluronic acid remove dark spots? This is by Ashish Verma. No, I'm sorry, Ashish. HUA doesn't remove the dark spots. It only helps you to moisturize and make your skin plumper. Now, for 30 plus skin, what percentage of glycolic acid should be applied? Now, for 30 plus of skin, the glycolic acid that should be applied, it depends on what context you want. You want it in a daily routine, you want to have a chemical peel with it, because you have glycolic acid concentrations from 6 to 12% to 100%. Okay. Now, any remedy for under eye puffiness? This is by Ansh Pandey. Okay. Now, remedy for under eye puffiness. Number one, I would tell you reduce your sodium intake. Okay. Now, you can use jade rollers. Okay. You can give massage under your eyes using jade rollers, and use. I would just tell you a quick tip. Okay. If you have heard about soya milk, keep soya milk refrigerated. Okay. Take 2-3 teaspoons of soya milk and a ball of cotton. Soak it in that cold milk. Place it under your eyes for 5 to 10 minutes. So the soya milk, it acts as an anti-inflammatory and it is a cooling agent, and you will see definitely the result with the reduce in your puffy eyes. Now, 3-4 years back, due to accident, there is some puffiness or a dark area under eyes. Somebody suggests me to go with filler, but it's too costly. Can you suggest me on the other suitable treatment? So I think, Ashish, you will have to once visit the clinic, because I really don't know what kind of a puffiness is it. The dark area is due to what? How long should we use glycolic acid? So it depends on your skin. If you have hyperpigmented skin with acne, PIs, that is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, I would suggest you to use glycolic acid for at least 3 to 6 months. But I would suggest you to use it during a nice monsoon weather. Now, what percentage of vitamin C can you use for 20 plus and for how long? There is no such recommended percentage for vitamin C. The best vitamin C I would tell you is to use of a 25%, which you can use from above 16 to any age group. Now, can mole be removed? Yeah, Akshita, mole can be removed, but I would tell you that the best person you get a mole removed is from a certified plastic surgeon. That would be really good. So, guys, thank you. You can anytime ask me questions and go on my page, Dr. Ayushi Pagadia Skin Hair Nail Cosmetic Clinic, and I'll answer you then. See you.